It's quiet. Too quiet. I thought it would help. The silence, but all it's doing is making everything feel louder. The thought, the weight, the everything. I'm not even doing anything. Just sitting here, slouched on the couch, arms tucked around a pillow, blank stare fixed somewhere between the coffee table and the floor. Half in my head, half out of it. I guess I didn't realize how tired I was. Not the kind of tired you sleep off. The other kind. The kind that just sits in your chest, makes everything heavier, makes time stretch, makes you forget what it's like to feel light. And then, footsteps. You walk past like you've done 100 times before. No fanfare, no dramatic pause, just you heading toward the shelf with the speaker. No words. No, hey, you okay? No forced cheerfulness. Just a soft click, and then music. My song. The moment it starts, I feel something shift. Just a little. Just enough. Like someone opened a window in a stuffy room. Like I can finally breathe a little again. You don't even look at me. Not really. You just walk back to the kitchen like nothing happened. Like you didn't just crack open the exact song. That always grounds me. I don't say anything at first. I don't even move. But I can't sit in the silence anymore. Not when it's filled with something this kind. So I speak. Just a little. Just enough. You know, I was planning to just sit here and pretend I was fine. Half a laugh, half a sigh. All truth. But then you did that. And now I feel seen in the weirdest, gentlest way. It's quiet again, but the song is still playing, filling the space you didn't want to invade with questions. Just warmth. I had a hard day, like emotionally foggy, head full of cotton, everything is too much kind of day. Didn't plan to say that out loud, but here we are. And I didn't want to talk about it. Still kinda don't. But somehow, this song says enough for me. You're still not saying anything. still giving me space. But I know you're listening. You knew, didn't you? My voice is quieter now, not because I'm scared, because I'm softening. You knew I needed this. Tonight, right now, exactly this. You always pick the right moment. I don't know how you do that, but thank you. I settle deeper into the couch. Let the melody wrap around me like a blanket. It's still hard to talk, still hard to move. But something in me unclenched, just a little, just enough. Wait, this isn't the first time you've done this. Is it? That song? You've played it before. Not just once. Not just tonight. I didn't notice it at first. I mean, I noticed the song, but not you, not the why. Not until now. There were other times, weren't there? Times when I came home and said I was fine, but you didn't believe me. And instead of asking, instead of pushing, you just pressed play. Or when I was quiet all day, stayed in my room, didn't text, didn't join you in the kitchen. And then there it was, that same song, floating through the walls. And I thought, I don't know. I thought maybe it was just your playlist. Maybe you just liked it. I never asked. I never even wondered. But now, I'm sitting here, and it's playing again. And for the first time, I'm really listening. Not to the music, to what it means. It was never just a song. It was never random, was it? You played it because of me. Because you saw something I was trying to hide. Because you knew I wouldn't say it out loud. But you still wanted me to feel better, even without words. That's kind of unfair, you know? You're not supposed to be that good at this. At reading me, at getting it right. You always do this. Just turn it on, no questions, no explanation, just the song. Always the right one. Always when I need it most. It's not just tonight. It never was. I don't know how you do that, but I think you've done it more times than I can count. And I really never said anything. That's so typical of me. I just took it for granted. Well, consider this your long overdue praise. You're a magical DJ for tired souls. Seriously, you have this weird ability to press play on exactly what I didn't know I needed. Like tonight, like all those other nights. And I'm just now realizing it. All of it, all the little things that were never really little at all. You know, as I sit here with your song playing softly behind us, something just clicked for me. It's not just the music, is it? It's all the little things you do. The things I never really stopped to think about. Like that evening last week, when I was curled up on the couch, cold and a bit distracted. You went out for a moment and came back with that thick, warm blanket. You didn't say a word, just gently laid it over me. At the time, I was too wrapped up in my thoughts to even say thanks properly. Or the tea you always leave in the thermos. You get up earlier than me some days. And even if you're gone for a while, there's always a cup waiting. I used to think it was coincidence or habit, but now I see it's for me. And the lamp, I never thought you noticed how much the light bothers me when I'm trying to relax or read. But you always adjust it just right, moving it so it doesn't shine in my eyes. There was that afternoon when I accidentally fell asleep on the couch. I woke up to find the phone charger right next to me, where I could reach it easily. You must have noticed when I dozed off and quietly moved it closer. I never said anything about it, but it meant a lot. Even the small things, like the way you sometimes leave the door unlocked when you know I'm out late, or how you quietly pick up my books when they're scattered around without making a fuss. I guess all those moments felt random to me before, like life just happening around us. But now, I'm realizing you were there, paying attention, caring in your own quiet way. It's strange how easy it is to miss things when you're caught up in your own world. I never thought those little gestures meant so much, but now they feel like pieces of a puzzle that I'm just now starting to put together. Maybe that time you left your jacket for me when it got chilly in the evening wasn't just because you forgot it. Maybe you were thinking about me, making sure I stayed warm. And the way you always refill the sugar when I'm too tired to get up. Maybe it was your way of saying you notice when I'm worn out. It's like all these small acts, quiet and almost invisible, were your way of caring for me without words, showing me that you see me even when I don't say a thing. I never really realized how much of myself I was hiding behind silence and pretending I was fine. But you were always there, watching, understanding, and doing these things to make my day easier without ever asking. Sitting here now, I feel this warmth spreading inside me. Because maybe, just maybe, you really do care about me. Not in loud words or grand gestures, but in all these tiny moments that add up to something so real. And that thought, it's comforting. It's like finding a light in the quiet. It's strange. I think I spend so much time getting used to the idea that no one really sees me. Not fully. Not without me having to spell it out. I mean, I've always been the one who holds it together. The one who says, I'm fine, and actually makes people believe it. Even when I wasn't. And people, they don't really look beyond that, do they? They see the surface and assume that's all there is. They don't ask questions. And honestly, I stopped expecting them to. So I learned how to be okay on my own. To soothe myself, to laugh things off, to shrink the pain into something manageable. To move on. But you're different. You don't rush in with questions or advice. You don't try to fix me. You just see. You notice the things no one else even looks for. Not because I told you, not because I made it obvious, but because you pay attention. And you do it so quietly, so gently, like you're trying not to scare the moment away. Sometimes it even felt like you weren't watching me at all, like you were off in your own world, doing your own thing. And then, bam, out of nowhere, my favorite song. Just when I needed it most. Just when the silence started to feel a little too loud. I used to wonder if it was just coincidence, or maybe dumb luck. But now I know better. You were watching, not staring, not hovering, just noticing when I sank a little deeper into my thoughts, when I got quieter than usual, when I kept fidgeting with my sleeve or didn't touch my tea. I thought no one would ever catch those things. I honestly didn't think anyone could. But you did. And you didn't push. Didn't ask if I was okay. Didn't try to get me to talk. You just gave me something soft, something familiar, like a song I love, like comfort without the pressure, like saying I see you without making it a scene. And now I'm sitting here wondering, did you wait this whole time? Just hoping I'd finally notice what you've been doing? You're so quiet about it, but I think that's part of it too. You never wanted to be the center of attention. You just wanted to help in your own way. And somehow it worked. You got through without saying a word. You really were just waiting, weren't you? Waiting for me to catch up. Clever. Very clever. And a little stubborn. But I guess that's part of your charm. You don't give up easily. And maybe that's exactly what I needed. You know, I've never really been the kind of person who asks for help, for comfort, for someone to stay. Maybe it's pride or habit, or just that little voice in my head that always says, you can handle it, Just don't bother anyone. And most people, they listen to that voice too. They let me pretend I'm okay. Let me be quiet. Let me disappear into my own silence. But not you. You always knew how to stay close without stepping on that silence. Like you heard everything I wasn't saying. And now that I've started noticing it, really noticing it, it's hard not to want more. I want you to keep doing it. The little things, the way you always shift the blanket toward me before I even realize I'm cold. The way you move slower when you walk past me, like you're making space for me to breathe. The way you let your quiet match mine instead of trying to fill it with noise. I didn't think anyone could do that. Be gentle without vanishing. Be present without pressing. But you do. You have. Over and over. And I guess I just realized that I don't want that to stop. I want to be the reason you reach for a second mug when you make tea. The reason you leave the light on a little longer. The reason you stay up just 5 more minutes because I'm not quite done talking yet. I want to be yours. And I want you to be mine. Not in some perfect, scripted way. Just real. Like this. I want you to know it's okay now. It's okay to look at me that way. To care out loud. To stop hiding it in music and half-done gestures. Because I see it now. I feel it. And I want it. I want you. But you don't have to answer. Not right away. I don't need a yes or a no. I don't even need words. Just play me another song. One you'd play if you were answering. That'll be enough. And if you do fall asleep first, sweet dreams of me. I'll be watching, and I'll check